Stevie, what's good, man? Alright, man. New type of stream. Yo, Crow, what's goody? New type of stream I'm doing. You love it, bet. Perfect, man. Just had to change that one ad lib, or that one song. Yo, Trell, what's good? Chanel, my girlfriend is joined, guys. Say hello. Yeah, new type of stream I'm doing. Just hopping on here really just to chat with y'all about music. Chatting about tips to make more money from music. Everything like that. Yo, Ken, what's up? Hope you've been doing well. Still want to work on that track. But yeah, anyone in the chat, feel free to ask like any questions in regards to making music online. I mean, so for me, I do it from production and engineering. Some artist stuff here and there too. Like I make my own music too for fun, but most of what I do is production engineering. But you can, if you are an artist and you want to strictly be an artist, there's no reason you can't apply the same things that I'm learning and doing to your business with the services that you sell. Like if you're an artist, you just have to offer different things, such as opens and features. That would be the best thing to offer if you were just wanting to be an artist. But if you do want to produce and engineer for other people as well, then it does help drastically because you can make even more. And right, you can do both, right? Like you could mix, produce, and sell features or opens. So there's a lot of stuff you can do. It's all just about setting the right systems in place. How do I get my vocals to sound more natural? In terms of what, like the pitch correction, or maybe they're over EQ'd or over compressed. I don't know what type of software you record on either, or like your mic and stuff. Yeah, let me know what you're using. I can try give some tips. Yeah, let me know about your equipment and then your setup and stuff. Just getting my multi-stream chat on here too. You should get a good preset for your voice. Yeah, that's true. A good preset would definitely help. Blue Snowball. Okay, I mean Snowball's not a great mic. It's not terrible though, so it should be fine enough. What's the sound that you're experimenting? Like, what's the issue that you're facing with the sound right now? In terms of a better mic, I would look at this mic that I'm using right now as my talking mic, the Audio Technica AT2020 or 2035. I think they're only a couple $100, but they're really good mics. If you had a bit more money, you could look at like the AKG 414 or the Rode NT1A or the Shure SM7B. I think the Shure SM7B is the most expensive out of those three at like $400, maybe $500. But yeah, also get acoustic treatment. So get like a foam ball, the Chaotica eyeball. That definitely helps a lot, especially if you're recording in like an open room like this. So that would be my tips for that. Stevie, Trell, how's it going this week with the outreach? I see you both been posting some good content, which is fire. Yo, Will, what's up, man? I sound tinny, almost like there's no bass. Yeah, it could be a recording issue or a recording and mixing issue. So make sure to add some more bass to your voice with the EQ, like low mids and bass. And but if you get a better mic, and especially you get that acoustic treatment, like I was saying, the Chaotic eyeballs, like $150, $200, super worth it. I have it in that booth behind me. You can also get a vocal booth, but that's like overkill. You don't really need that, and it's kind of annoying to record in a booth, to be honest. Like I never really use that anymore. What's up, Will? AKG 2020 is the one I use. It's not bad. It's like $150, $200. Yeah, that's a pretty good price point. Pretty good, man. Got a few responses, but sells. But I need to really post some more reels. Yeah. Definitely get a... I lacked a little... I didn't really lack. I just did my content schedule a bit out of whack this week. I made like 4 reels on Monday. And then I made 3 today. So I did 7, which is... It's good enough. Plus all the streaming and stuff. But yeah, just set up that schedule for yourself, man. Then just stick to it. No sales, yeah. How much outreach did you do? And how many leads did you get? I use 2 parametric EQs to cut out the bad frequencies, raise my bass levels, also add minor reverb and delay, and I use a limiter and a compressor. I mean, yeah, all that's just stuff that you'd have to have in your vocal chain. I mean, if you DM me about it, I can take a look at your vocal chain. But I would really say like the acoustic treatment will help the most, that issue. Even above. But the only thing about that is I don't think you can put that that snowball mic into the Chaotica eyeball, the foam ball. So you probably need to get a pencil mic like this. Because isn't the snowball like a round mic? But that'll be the best way to do it. I'm not too familiar with the Sennheiser ones. But, yeah. What's everyone got planned for the weekend, man? I'm gonna work a little bit. Chill a little bit. What mic do I use? Are you asking me? Or Crow? I started running some ads, which is interesting. Well, 270 impressions so far, $11 spent. I got 3 or 4 leads from that. Don't know if any of them will turn into clients for that, but we'll see. Just running a first batch of test ads. I gotta edit it tonight though. Yo, Naflame, what's up, bro? I'm doing like 15 people here and there whenever I get bored, and only like 2 leads. So actually might have got me a future client. That's dope. Yeah, it's good to help each other out with clients and stuff. Yeah, I mean, try hit the 40 a day though, you know. If you're only doing 15 here and there, it's kind of hard to keep that momentum going. Plus, you got to do the daily follow-ups with the leads from the day before, and then the weekly follow-ups. You know, keep track of that sheet, everything like that. You heard of Placeit, the VST called Placeit? No, what is that? I have not heard about that. Yo, PG, what's up, my brother? Yeah, don't worry about running ads right now until the content is like really, really good. Because if you're gonna run an ad, you want to make sure the content's like really good, and that the service is set up properly, and that you can fulfill it properly, and that, you know, the whole funnel has to be good. And also, I did it through Meta ads, so I can help everyone in the Client Magnet. I know some of you in this live that are in the Client Magnet. We can, once I've run this ad for about a month, then we can chat about ads too, if you guys want to start running ads based off of what's been performing well for me. Yeah. I actually have to edit my creative a bit because it looks a little bit funky. Yo, he made in hell, what's up? But yeah, anyone else that's interested, if you guys want to learn how to make money online from producing, engineering, selling opens, features, and having like a proper business plan, let me know, because I help people with that since I've done it. It basically can emulate your best from an office, your beat from an office, club, etc. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that sounds fire. Is it free? I should check that out. Placeit. Lil Z, what's up, bro? Yeah, I think, okay, cool, yeah. I'm definitely gonna check that out. But yeah, guys, it's really not that difficult to make money online, man. You just have to have a bit of a plan. Probably just gonna try and grind it out working tomorrow. So I'm off Sunday today. I was just so tired from work. I slept today. I work outside. It was snowing like fuck. Yeah, that's hard, bro. Labor work is difficult, man. Yo, Zay Cuts, what's up, bro? What's up, Trell? Yeah, grind some content and some outreach this weekend, boys. But yeah, if anyone else is interested, this is what I offer. It's some of the boys here already in it. Yoska Julian. It's a course for, I don't like calling it a course because people think it's like a scam then or something. But really, I just help producers and engineers and artists make money from their work. It's pretty dope. It's like a 4-month program. Yo Alejo, what's up? Which you can pay via quite small installments, payment plans. The full details are here, which I'll show you all. So first chapter chats about branding, different segments there. Then chapter 2 is about acquisition, client acquisition, the difference between inbound and outbound leads, how to generate them, predicting success with math, profiting off your ecosystem. Chapter 3 is retention, so how do we keep clients once we get them? And then chapter 4 is the bottom line, who you need to become. So, you know, habits you need to create and habits you need to drop to be able to handle that. Because it's stressful, bro. It is stressful running your own business, man. And you gotta make sure you're at the top of your game, bro, to do it. No excuses, we get in this shit. Hell yeah, well, let's do it, bro. I'm super hyped about all of y'all grinding and the community, and we might have another guy join this weekend, maybe a couple more next week, so it's gonna be sick, man. But yeah, you also get a bunch of cool extras with this too, like these 3 premium vocal presets. So if you want to mix for people, you can you know, take these and use them on your mixes. Some outreach scripts, good scripting, the private community that we have where we do weekly calls, access to me all the time in case you have questions, content scheduling template, which is really cool too, and there's like a little certificate as well when you complete it. So yeah, it's really cool. I'm really happy with how it's been going, how it's been growing, and yeah, just working on building it up and helping more people, and obviously it helps me as well, so it's a win-win. Yeah, Julian, what's up? Thank you, Savvy, man. Yeah, I'm super happy with the community building. I threw in another, for those of y'all that haven't checked the group chat, that private one for a couple of days, is a bunch of some new tips that I've thrown in about various things with content and outreach. And the one thing I did say that I don't know if everyone saw is when you do reach out to someone, make sure you send your script and then like a couple of their pictures and comment on at least like one of their pictures. It's gonna make them notice you a lot more, and just, you know, make that conversion rate in terms of the reply rate, that reply conversion rate higher. So yeah, make sure you're liking a couple of their posts and commenting on one when you're doing your outreach script. Yo, Trippy, what's up, man? Yeah, I had a couple of people ask me if I engineer as well. I might try it out. Definitely got to do it. We talk about that in the Client Magnet too. It's towards the end, I think. But bundling services together is always a great idea. So for me, like, I offer like an EP deal where I'll produce the whole EP and I'll engineer the whole EP, but I discount it quite heavily. So the normal price for that type of things would be $150 times 4 for the beats times 4 for the mixing. So it would be $1,200, but the package is $700, so it's like $500 off. So you can always bundle things together, services together like that. Great way to do it as well, especially if you're good at mixing and producing, which I think, you know, you guys should all try and become proficient in, just because you open yourself up to way more opportunities with clients. What's your take on going to school for music? Not that I'm thinking about that, just curious. Before I answer that, I was gonna say one more thing. What was I gonna say? I don't know, bro. Fuck. It was kind of a good point, but Maybe it'll come back to me. In terms of going to school, I went to school and I dropped out. So, like, I don't know, bro. Maybe different schools are different, but it's from my experience, and then also friends that I had that went to other institutions for music production. It really comes down to what you want to do, bro. Like, I think maybe if you want to take a more corporate path, like you want to get into recording live sound at like events and running live sound at like open mics or shows or stuff like that, it might be good to go because you can learn all the hands-on stuff with the cable management and all the equipment and the different boards. You can learn how to use the boards and stuff. But for what I wanted to do, I was like, this is fucking useless, bro. Like, I want to mix and produce online and build a business. Like, they do not teach you that at college, bro. It's more of like a very broad introduction to what like the world of music looks like, but it's not very up to date. You know, it's pretty outdated shit. My course wasn't that too expensive. It was like $10,000 over 2 years, so that's pretty cheap. But it wasn't even like, I don't even think it was worth the 10,000, bro. Like, I would not go to school for it, to be honest, if I had to advise people. Especially if you know what you want to do already. Like, a lot of people that joined my course, like, some of them, it was like their third time taking a different course at the college. They were just flip-flopping, had no idea what the fuck they wanted to do. They just liked music, so they took it. It's very directionless, it's very general, it's very broad, it's very just smoke and mirrors, you know. It's not really anything of substance that like there's nothing of substance I took away from it personally. Yo, Smaxy, thank you for the likes on TikTok, bro. But if you are someone that wants to go study, like, sure, you know, like, go for it. Can you show me how to make a script so I don't have to type out prices all the time? Yeah. What you should just do is create like a price list sheet. That's what I do. I'll send it into the group chat. Thank you for the follow, Smaxy. I'll send it into the private group chat. Where is it? I'll do it right now. So you want to create something like this that you can just send to them when you send them like your link tree. Even if you have your prices on your link tree or your website, like, it's still good to send them something, just like a rates list separately as well, and just make it look professional and you know, make sure it looks good. And it was good, Trey. And that'll, you know, oftentimes be enough. Trippy, what's up, man? You have any questions about making money from music? Or Trey? But yeah, in terms of going to school for music, yeah, don't really recommend. Yeah. If you don't know what you want to do in music and you just like music, sure. But if you already know that you want to do like mixing and mastering or production, or even be like a YouTube music content creator like Kyle Beats or something, like, I wouldn't say go to school for that, because the programs are pretty outdated in terms of, they teach you more like traditional industry music stuff, like I said, like like setting up for live shows and running all that equipment, or like just like for 9-to-5 jobs, you know. And I think in my college there's like 26 people, and 1 or 2 of them only got like jobs afterwards, and they were like corporate 9-to-5s, bro. So it's like, at that point it's like, what the fuck, bro? Maybe some people are fine with that, but like, I could just never work a 9-to-5 like that, bro. Even if has something remotely to do with music, like, you know, running live sound or something. It's just, I think building your own business is way better, bro. Way better. So, and that's the type of stuff like, yo, Carolina, what's up? Yay, what's up? You guys have questions about the music industry or making money from music in 2024, let me know, man. But yeah, that's what I'd say. Just yeah, there was a business class in that program, but it was pretty just like basic information that you can learn on YouTube, like how do we grow a brand, what should we post, you know. It's just stuff that like you wouldn't necessarily need to pay money to get, and then also have to drive there every day, or like take the bus to college every day and sit in the classroom with 20 other people, you know. It's like, it's so unstreamlined, bro. But that's why like online education is getting so much bigger in like every single like sphere. Like School, I don't know if you guys have heard of School, but it's Alex Hormozy is like a co-owner of it now, but it's a place where like people who offer to teach. Yo, Lil Clan, what's up? 989 Problems, what's up? If y'all have questions about making money from music, let me know. I'm here to help y'all. But yeah, School basically like, it's basically what I'm doing like with the Client Magnet, but it's people offering like anything that they can help. So it could be like a culinary class, or a jiu-jitsu, teach people how to do jiu-jitsu or whatever. And that industry is absolutely booming. Like the online education industry is booming because people need another option now. Like, you know, people are just sick of wasting time and money on college programs that don't really reap any results for them, and just puts them in a bit of debt. So no worries, bro. Hope work's going well. Plus, I feel like the teachers at the music school wouldn't have like a good direction about like where to go. Well, no, exactly. It's a rough truth, but those who like can't do teach. I know it's a bit ironic because I teach as well, but I'm doing it at the same time, you know. Like, one of our teachers even said to us, like, he only has this job because like he couldn't make enough money from like his shows or like producing for other people. So I'm like, okay, that's like a little worrying. Like I don't really want to learn anything about business, or maybe music stuff you could teach me, but you know, even music stuff, it's like I don't really want to learn from a guy who's not able to do it, you know. And that's the thing too, it's like you got to learn from someone who's doing it. And that's why I think what I offer is really beneficial, because for years I've been making money from producing and mixing, and only recently have I started helping people how to do it. It's not like I'm just coming out the gate. Like I do see some other people online like who I feel like their music is kind of shit, or like they don't really have many skills like when it comes to music or music production. They haven't really had any clients themselves, but then they trying to teach people like how to grow your music business. It's like, bro, you haven't even done it, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Joe, what's up? And it's the same thing with teachers. Like, you gotta, like, I don't want to learn from someone who's, you know, who hasn't done it, who hasn't been able to be successful in that field. So yeah, that's my rant on college. And plus I dropped out because like I was already making like not a lot, but like $1,500 or $2,000 a month from music, and then 1 month I made like $2,500, and I was like more than enough to cover my expenses at the time because I had really low expenses. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna drop out and just give it a go, because I wasn't learning anything at college, to be honest, and it was just taking up more of my time to where like, yo, Dylan, thank you for the follow. Like I couldn't do all the mixes that people needed me to do because I had to fucking go to college and learn about how to do it when I'm already doing it, bro. And the shit they were teaching me and like was not useful at all. Like I'd be making money mixing, and I'd go to college and learn about fucking how to wrap this chord around this chord so it's neater when you're setting up a desk at the. I don't want to fucking do that, bruh. You know, like I do not want to do that. Like that's not the career I want. You know, and so it was kind of stupid. Like there were so many classes, all of them pretty much were just irrelevant, bro. So irrelevant to what I wanted to do. So I was like, that's gonna be it, you know. Going to dip out. So yeah, I dropped out after like, I think it was a 2-year program. I dropped out after like a year, and yeah, that was years ago now though. Years ago. When did I leave college? 2020? I think 2021. Was that only 3 years ago? That was longer. But yeah, so yeah, we're not recommending going to college, man. Not for music. Thank you, bro. But it's been rough since then. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I dropped out, and then a bunch of shit happened. I guess it wasn't really like part of my plan. Just shit happened in life, and then life got busy, and but then even then for a while I did struggle with the business in terms of building it up. But also a big part of that, and that's why I included in the Climb Magnet, was because I was my own worst enemy, you know. I was working hard, but I wasn't working smart. And that's another thing that you really need to focus on when building your business. Every business has a different phase. And I've had to, even now I'm in a different phase than I was like 6 months ago. Like, as you level up each time, the work that you have to attend to and the work that you have to do changes. So, like in the beginning, all I was fucking doing, and maybe this is for the better at the time, but all I was doing was making beats in the studio and like trying to mix for some people, but my outreach wasn't efficient at all. I wasn't doing enough outreach. I was just making a bunch of beats, posting them on BeatStars, just hoping people bought them, you know. Looking back, really stupid strategy. But that's, you know, that's what some people tell you to do online, bro. Just make 1 million beats and post them on BeatStars. But it does not fucking work, bro. Unless you're like one of the lucky ones. So, and it took me a long time to realize that that didn't work. And so then I started the GYMT stuff. That was more like business oriented and like less associated with my personal brand. And that's when I really started to grind it. Then that stuff, like all that content and stuff, wasn't really, I noticed people were aligning more with like my personal brand, and like when I made content on my Who's Get Together Instagram page. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna ditch the GYMT stuff. And my YouTube was getting a lot bigger, my Get Together one as opposed to the GYMT one, so I just ditched that and focused on that. And then it was all about doing remixes and a shit ton of outreach and keeping my expenses very low and saving. And then, you know, now I'm in a new phase where it's like business is kind of booming for me, and I need to start using that money to generate more money. So now I'm looking at, that's why I'm putting money into ads now, and I'm running like various, I'm running one ad now, but I will be running like various ads for different things that I offer. And sometimes it's scary, bro. It's like you go up that ladder and you get onto that next phase of what work becomes more important, whether that be from, you know, just grinding outreach or just grinding content, or I guess you don't really ever do just one or the other, like you shouldn't, but you know, at different times one kind of becomes important for financial reasons. Like if I was really stressed about money, I would just grind outreach and talk to people all day instead of making content, because that's what would get me more money. But yeah, it does get scary sometimes as you level up, and you also realize you need to change what you offer, you need to repackage your offers, say it in a different way, include some free extras, change the whole dynamic of what you're offering, change the pricing structure, change the graphics, like I said. So it's always like, that's the one thing, don't get too set in your ways as well. Like the business is always gonna like ebb and flow, and like evolve as you evolve, and you need to like try and recognize where you should be at the current moment that you are. So like for me now, like I've had a really strict schedule over the last couple of years, but I'm at a point now where other things are starting to become more important, like trying to network with bigger people and running the paid ads and creating like less content but higher quality content is a big one for me too. Because at the beginning when I started grinding content, I was just grinding I was fucking going crazy, bro. I'd do a long form YouTube video almost every single day, and then like 20 shorts a week. Like I was putting like almost 100 videos a month. Like it was ridiculous. And I don't know, I think at the time that's what I needed to do. Maybe not only for, yo, Peachman, what's up, bro? Like maybe not only to get an outcome, but also just to train myself in terms of that discipline. Like So I do think it was good at the time that I was doing that, but you know, looking back, like now I don't make anywhere close to that. I haven't even posted a long form YouTube video in like a month, and that's fine. Like I'm probably only gonna be posting like 1 or 2 a month now, like long form videos, and then the shorts are not just react shorts or like the shittier shorts I used to be doing. They're like really high quality, but like less of them because they take me longer to make. So you know, it just like kind of changes as you. But I only realized this from just grinding it, bro. Just doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it, and then you realize, okay, what's working, what's not working, what are people reacting to, what do people actually want from me, like what offers are they gravitating towards, what are people not really into at all. Can I repackage that thing that people are not into in a different way so that people are interested in it? Or do I just need to abandon the idea as a whole? So you just constantly have to be thinking of new things to add and new ways to change things and new content, new offers, new deals, new packages, new services. So yeah, I don't know, it's a little bit of a rant, but yeah, as you climb that, you know, as you what's up, bro? As you climb that ladder, it, you know, things change in terms of priority level, in terms of what you need to focus on, what you need to spend your time on and your money on. So but yeah, if anyone has questions about how to make money online or music, let me know. We also have a really dope community with the Client Magnet if anyone wants to be a part of that. It's booming, man. Booming. Stevie, any other questions? Trippy, any questions? Dylan, thank you for the follow, bro. What's up, Vernon? I know, yeah, Javen Knight's probably joining the Client Magnet, which is awesome. He's really hardworking too, so he should be able to make things happen, no problem. And then yeah, Stevie, like I said, we have a couple extra people joining our call on Sunday to see if they want to join. They're just gonna sit in on the call and scope it out. You made it, thank you, bro. I haven't made it yet, man. We getting there though. Why did I start? It's a good question. I started music as an artist. I didn't start as like a producer or engineer. I started just because I loved making music. And I think I'm very disagreeable, and I'm not someone who would feel happy in like a 9-to-5 job. Some people are, and that's fine. But with me, I just didn't ever see that aligning with me and what I wanted for my life. So I thought, what do I love to do? You know, what could I do every day and not get tired of? What can I do every day and, you know, say at the end of the day, fuck, that was a good day. Like, I enjoyed that. And so I thought, I love making music, not only for myself, but I do love working with other people too. You know, I love producing and engineering for other artists. And so I was like, yeah, that's it. Like, that's a path I'm gonna take. So yeah, I don't know. It kind of just came easy for me, like that decision. Yo, Guapo, what's up? Yeah, I don't know. I think because the alternative in my mind was so bad, the alternative of having to work a 9-to-5 that I didn't like. In my mind, I built that monster up so bad, and I was like, and you almost need that, bro. Like Jordan Peterson talks about this. A lot of other very smart people talk about this. You need something to run towards, but you also need something to run away from. So if you're trying to make a huge life change, you need to identify the life that you don't want to have. Write it down. The life I don't want to have, and then the life I do want to have, and then write points under it. The life I don't want to have. For me, working 9-to-5, required to be on someone else's schedule, dependent on a boss for income, less free time, I feel more masculine now that I have my own business too. You know, I feel more on top. I feel in charge of my own world. So that could be another point, like not in charge of your own world. Uh, you know, all these things, and you build that monster up, and then it becomes like, fuck, I really don't want that life. So let me fuck. It's like big, really motivating. It's like, fuck, I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna grind my ass off to make sure that doesn't happen. So as much as I was running towards the idea of like doing this full time, which I'm lucky enough to do now, it was also running away from the idea of that life that I had built up in my head that I definitely did not want for myself. So I think it's very important, and that's very motivating. I just need to learn how to motivate myself and just do more, because sometimes I'm just tired and I just want to lay down. I hear you, bro, but like I just said, maybe think about that. Like write that down. Write down the things that write down the life that you don't want, right? And then put all the points under that, and then write the life that you do want. Because if you don't make this happen, you know, that life that you don't want could be your life, bro. And you don't want to be someone that's hates life and that's bitter, and you wake up every morning and think, fuck, I don't want to go to this job. Fucking hate my life, hate my boss, hate my coworkers. You know. For me, I built that idea up, and I was like, I definitely want to do my own thing, man. And I didn't even know if it was possible, honestly. Like, I did not. When I started this business, I had no idea if I was going to be able to make it happen. But in the back of my mind, I was like, I will not stop until this does happen. So, like, even if I'm fucking broke, I'm in debt, I have nowhere to live, I will keep doing this until the outcome comes. So in a sense, I've always had that like blind faith in myself, but on the other hand too, there is that, you know, that doubt of like, I don't know if it's gonna work. I really don't, because there's no one in my life that's done what I've done. Like none of my friends, no one I know remotely. Like you see these big influencers and big producers, and you're like, cool, but can you do that without being at that level? Like, can you achieve that without being huge? And I didn't know. Like, I didn't know. And so but I said, I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to try and see if I can. And, yeah, then I did. My bad. I have a call about my friends helping me with this ad that I'm supposed to run. Or that I am running. I'm gonna end this stream. I'm gonna end the stream in a little bit, but we'll chat for a couple more minutes. I gotta get this ad sorted. I've gotta edit it a little bit. Man, I know I can do this shit, man. I've really gone through a lot of shit, so I know I can do this. Yeah, you do have to have that, like, you know, relentless mindset of like, I'm gonna make it happen. Doesn't matter how long it takes. Doesn't matter how shitty the situation gets. And it kind of does work like that. It pushes you to the brink of your fucking breaking point, and then it happens. Like, that's what happened with me, man. I said this on our call on Sunday, but I would go on runs at like 8 p.m. at night and just cry because I was so fucking stressed, as if I was gonna make enough money that month, you know. That was when I just quit my job, and I had huge bills. I live alone in a really expensive city. It was before I had my car, but I had a lot of other bills too. Yo, 800, what's up? And so I was stressed, bro. I was just stressed. I'd go on runs and I'd just bawl, bro. I'd be running past these people that would look at me like, what the fuck? This guy's like crying his eyes out. But it really does push you to your breaking point, and then all of a sudden the clouds clear, bro, and shit, the money starts to come in. Shit starts happening. You start building some momentum. But that's the thing. You have to be willing to sacrifice who you are now for like who you're gonna become. And I truly believe that. Yo, 800 beats, what's up, bro? Yeah, we've spoken a bit on the DMs. You have any questions for me about making more money online from production and engineering? I'd love to answer them for you. That's what I help people do, because I produce and engineer full time. Had a really good month last month. I won't tell you exact figures, but we're getting up there to my big goal. And then I just gotta try and do that every month, man. But yeah, Stevie, you know, it really does take, like I said, getting to that breaking point, and then it's like the universe or God or whoever you believe in or want to believe in or think is running the show. It's like they see when you get to that breaking point and when you've sacrificed everything for what you want and for the life that you want, whoever's running the show sees that, bro. They see that and they're like, this is a man with purpose, intention, who's willing to put it all on the line, doesn't care what other people think about him. And then it's like, it's just like, it just happens. You just get gifted this life. Like, obviously not though, because you've put in all this hard work, but it almost feels like that. That's more what I should say. It is from all the hard work you've been doing, but you just get to such a fucking breaking point and you feel so like doubtful and not sure if it's gonna happen, and then, you know, it kind of switches, which is something I've had to adjust to too, because when I was a bit more stressed financially and, you know, worried about if I was gonna be able to pay for everything, and I was fucking on it, man. I would wake up at dead on the dot every morning when my alarm went off. I had my whole day time blocked out. I'd run through every single task, whether that be gym, content creation, mixing, paid work I had to do, paid production work. I wasn't live streaming at that point, but anything else that I had to do in the day, everything was blocked off perfectly. I was like a machine, man, for like 6 months there, or a year. I was just going absolutely crazy. It was more like actually a year or a year and a half, because it was still while I was at the jobs too. And I almost missed that, you know, because I'm a bit more comfortable now, and I almost missed that like tenacity that I had when I was so stressed, because it really does show your character, and if you are a man of character, like, that'll show how much you really want this shit, and it'll push you to new heights. And now I'm at that new height, but it's like, I almost want like that feeling back of like just being absolutely on top of shit, you know, and being so, not that I'm not dedicated anymore, obviously I am and everything, but that level that I was on, like, at that time, I can't even explain it. It was just different. I was just so different. And I still do all the same habits and go to the gym every day, and although I didn't go today, I slacked. But live streaming schedule, the content schedule, I'm still really good with all of it, but life for me now has evolved past that to where like I have to take into account other things. Like, I have a girlfriend now. She wants to see me, she wants to hang out. I have a dog. I have to spend some time with him, take him out. The live streaming, the community that we're building with the Client Magnet, you know, I need to make sure you guys are attended to as well in terms of the help that you need to make the money that you want. So the priorities just change, and you know, I have a hard time sometimes with those switches of like, now I gotta focus on this stuff more. When things are constantly changing and evolving, it, you know, sometimes it's difficult to catch up, but you have to be open to that and just willing to change with it. Yeah, Emily, what's up? Yeah, man, any other questions before I end this live? And yeah, if any of y'all want to make money, this is the best way to do it, man. Stevie in the chat's already in it, Trell's in it, the Client Magnet. You can transform your music production business in 4 months with us, with me, and with the rest of the guys who are doing it. You get a bunch of cool free extras as well, premium vocal presets, winning outreach scripts, content scheduling template, private community certificate. Look at the full details if you guys are interested on my website. I really think it is the best way to make money online as a producer engineer in 2024. I'm not just saying that because I offer it. This is the pathway, like it truly is. It's everything I've done to make close to 10k a month. And it's unbelievably cheap. And if you don't make your money back, there's a refund policy or a reimbursement policy. So, I mean, I don't know. It's the best thing I've ever offered. I'm so hyped about it. Everyone that's already in the community is so dope. We're building such a dope community over there. We have another call this week. Every Sunday we do private calls. And we go over any roadblocks or challenges. Yo, Turo, what's up? So yeah, if anyone really wants to boss up, now would be the time, man. Yeah. It's really, really cheap too for the info. So yeah, man. If anyone's interested, you can shoot me a DM. But I think I'm gonna end this live right now. I gotta go call my friend and work on this ad that we put up yesterday. So gotta make some changes to the creative. Looks a bit funny on different platforms. So yeah, gonna go touch up this ad. Stevie, appreciate you, man. We'll chat about ads in our private community. Probably not this week. We can touch on it based on the results from this ad that I'm running, but we'll chat more in depth about it in a couple weeks or a month. And we can set up ads together for you guys as well, and with the proper CTRs, so that you're making more money than you're investing. So, but we'll chat about that in the future. But yeah, appreciate everyone else for joining. If anyone wants to make money online as a musician, even as an artist, this works for artists too. This is a wave, man. So yeah, I'm gonna end this.